F1 is no stranger to being sponsored by adult-related products such as tobacco and alcohol products, and we don't believe we need to mention all of it. But tobacco is banned, and there are so many alcohol advertising restrictions in many other countries. Other industries are common in Formula 1 are automotive products and tech products, and recently there are quite a lot of energy drink sponsorships in Formula 1. Despite all those, did you know that there are some quite unique sponsorships in F1? And this time we'll look into the unusual sponsorships in Formula 1. They're cartoon related. Even though their presence was rare, it was quite memorable and unique seeing a fast car with a cute cartoon character on it. This video is done in collaboration between BoxBoxNow and me, Upshift. So if you liked it, be sure to check out my channel using the link in the description below. And here's our list for when cartoon characters invaded Formula 1. Let's take a look.
The first sighting of a cartoon character in Formula 1 was the famous Mickey Mouse in the mid-80s. He was spotted on the Spirit team. You may have never heard of the team, because Spirit only lasted for 3 seasons in F1 from 1983 to 1985, with 23 starts and 0 points. But at least they had several starts rather than getting stuck in pre-qualifying sessions. In 1984, Spirit invited 2-time champion Emerson Fittipaldi for testing in the Jacarepaguá circuit in Brazil. But it is said that he was shocked by how uncompetitive the car was. Not to mention, he might not want to drive around in a car with Mickey Mouse on it. And not just Mickey, but his friend Goofy as well. The reason behind Mickey Mouse appearance on their cars was Spirit's pay driver in the 1984 season, Fulvio Balabio. Balabio is a Milanese-born driver who had progressed through various junior categories thanks to his family's link to Disney Italia. Disney funded his racing career in return for Spirit promoting their comic titles on their cars, such as Sport Goofy or Topolino, the Italian name of Mickey Mouse. Sadly, Balabio never reached the F1 grid because he didn't get a super license, and the team actually hired Mauro Baldi for the rest of the season. And because of that, Mickey Mouse also failed to jump to the actual grid, and he was trapped in testing. Quite a rough trap for the mice.
The next one should be more faster and more fruitful. In 1993, Williams had a Sonic the Hedgehog on the car, and yeah, I know he was a video game character at first, but in 1993, he also had a cartoon show. So basically, he qualified to get an entry in this video. Sega, the video company, had Sonic under their license, tried to push the game into a wider audience, and targeted the UK market. In Formula 1, it was the best way to show how fast Sonic was. At some races, there are an interesting decal showing the apparent cutaway of the car with Sonic the Hedgehog's distinctive feet at the pedals and gearbox shifter in Prost and Damon Hill's car. Besides the car, they were also quite often to do sponsor stunts between Sonic and the drivers. This is one of the fastest cartoon relationships ever in Formula 1 compared to one another. Williams seemed to be familiar with the cartoon character in their cars after a successful Sega and Sonic partnership. They partnered with Universal Studios from 1998 to 1999. The deal brought up a number of different films and TV properties from the studios, including Blues Brothers 2000 and the movies with Woody the Woodpecker. Woodpecker settled up himself after he arrived on the car and lasted for almost 2 seasons on the Williams F1 car nose cone. They also used Woody the Woodpecker logo to promote the Nintendo 64 and PS1 game Woody the Woodpecker Racing. And Woody Woodpecker would somehow become a team mascot throughout the 1998 and 1999 seasons, even though the actual car, the FW20 and the FW21, were not the fastest cars at the time. Let's move on to a channel I have very fond memories of, Cartoon Network.
Did you grow up watching Cartoon Network too? In 2000, Cartoon Network went to Formula 1 gigs and sponsored the Arrows team, who was the most improved team in the 2000 season. They made a deal worth $2 million to get its brand on the car for the remainder of the season, starting from the Monaco GP. You can see the decals and the barge board and the end plates.
The last one is Tuned in McLaren cars. Tuned was actually the cartoon produced by McLaren, released in 2012-2013. You can watch all of them on YouTube. The program itself tried to cover the winter break and tell the story about the McLaren driver at the time, Jenson Button and Lewis Hamilton. They created the drivers in 3D style animation, which is very cool and modern. In the 2013 season, they introduced Sergio Perez and Nick DeVries characters, along with many McLaren legends such as Bruce McLaren, Emerson Fittipaldi, James Hunt, Ayrton Senna, Alain Prost, and Mika Hakkinen. The legends come up in their own special episodes. McLaren tried to promote their own program in the car, with the Toon logo showing up on the back of the rear wing of the McLaren MP427 and the MP428 from the 2012 Hungarian Grand Prix to the 2013 Bahrain Grand Prix.
The Incredibles 2. Renault Sport Formula One team's 2018 Challenger, the Renault RS18, featured Incredibles 2 branding on the front wing in the British Grand Prix, with the distinctive red of the film's central characters boldly flashed on the engine cover. Incredibles 2 was also visible within the team's garage throughout the race weekend. Social media and press activities would follow over the weekend, with a specially branded Renault Sport Formula One Team E20 2012 V8 powered car also on display on the Renault stand of the fan zone throughout the weekend. By the way, the car with the Incredibles 2 livery also ran in the Goodwood Festival in the same year.
So that's it, when cartoon characters invaded Formula 1. If you have any others that I might have missed, just let me know in a comment down below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe to both my channel, Upshift, as well as BoxBoxNow. We both make amazing F1 content, and I'm sure you'll enjoy. And maybe let us know which ones are your favorite in the comment section down below. Until next time, goodbye.